Yo, what's up? Yo, what's up, guys?
Team deathmatch.
Yo, what's up, guys? Dom Equips here, and today I've got another video.
Destroy.
And just before this video starts off, I'd like to apologise for not uploading much recently. I've been extremely busy with school and other stuff, and I've not had much time to upload. Yo, what's up, guys? Dom Equips here, and today I've got another video. And just before this video starts off, I'd like to apologise for not uploading much recently. I've been extremely busy with school and other stuff, and I've not just had much time to Yo, what's up, guys? Dom Equips here, and today I've got another video.
Fighter, KIA.
Good effect.
And just before this video starts off, I'd like to apologise for not uploading much recently. I've been extremely busy with school and other stuff, and I've just not had that much time to upload.
Ruined.
Yo, what's up, guys? Dom Equips here, and today I've got another video. And just before this video starts off, I'd like to apologise for not being that... Yo, what's up, guys? Dom Equips here, and today I've got another video. And just before this video starts off, I'd like to apologise for not being that active recently. I've been extremely busy with school and other stuff, and I've just not had that much time to upload. I do also have a shot at the end of this video that I hit an MW2 Spec Ops. It was out the map and it was quite a nice shot, so yeah, stay tuned for that. But a few weeks ago I posted a video pretty much just asking you guys what videos you wanted to see. And most of you said zombies, trickshotting and road to a kill cam, which I will definitely do, just I need to find more time for it. And I have recently set up this new Snapchat just for you guys so I can interact with my fans more. So yeah, I'll put it on screen now. Please don't ask me for shoutouts on it, because after all, I set it up to interact with you guys.
No medals for second place. Crush them.
TACOM, need UAV eyes on.
And I've recently created a new Snapchat just so I can interact with you guys.
Midway, UAV fuel check.
Warfighter, KIA.
And I've recently created a new Snapchat just for you guys so I can interact with you guys a few more.
Hostile HCXD in your AO.
And I've recently set up a new Snapchat just so...
Approaching PONR. Finish this.
And I've recently set up a new Snapchat which you can add me on if you want. And you might be thinking, why have you set one up? And I've recently set up a new Snapchat just so I can interact with you guys a bit more. So yeah, I'll put the name... And I've recently set up a new Snapchat just so I can interact with you guys a bit more. And you might be wondering why...
Entire CDP proud.
And I've recently set up a new Snapchat just so I can interact with you guys a bit more. I'll put the name on screen now, so maybe you... And I've recently set up a new Snapchat just for you guys so I can interact with the fans a bit more. So yeah, I'll put the name on screen now. And I've recently set up a new Snapchat just so... And I've recently set up a new Snapchat just so I can interact with my fans a bit more. So yeah, I'll put the name on screen now. You can add me on that if you want. Hit me up. Maybe we can... And I've recently created a new Snapchat just so I can interact with you guys a bit more. I'll put the name on screen now, so yeah, add me on that if you want to. And I've recently created a new Snapchat.
UAV inbound. Team deathmatch.
And I've recently created a new Snapchat just so I can interact with the fans a bit more. I'll put the name of it on screen now, so yeah, you guys can add me on that if you want to. And I've recently created a new Snapchat just so I can interact with my fans a bit more. I'll put the name of it on the screen now. And I've recently created a new Snapchat just so I can interact with you guys a bit more. I'll put the name on the screen now. And I've recently created a new Snapchat just so I can interact with my fans a bit more. I'll put the name of it on screen now, so yeah, you guys can add me on that if you want to. And I've recently created a new Snapchat just so I can interact with my fans a bit more. I'll put the name of it on screen now, so you guys can add me if you want to. And I've recently created a new Snapchat just so I can interact with my fans a bit more. And I've recently created a new Snapchat just so I can interact with my fans a bit more. So yeah, I'll put the name of it on the screen now, so you guys can add me on that if you want to. And I've recently created a new Snapchat just so I can interact with my fans a bit more. I'll put the name on it on the... And I've recently created a new Snapchat just so you guys can... And I've recently created a new Snapchat just so I can interact with my fan base a bit more. I'll put the name of it on screen now, so yeah, you guys can add me on that if you want to.
Weapons free.
But please can none of you beg me for a But please don't ask me for shoutouts on it, because the other... But please don't ask me for shoutouts on it. But please don't ask me for shoutouts on it, because after all, I created this so I can interact with my fan base, and I don't want everyone asking me for stuff.
Assisted sprint charged up.
But please don't ask me for shoutouts on it, because after all, I only set it up so I can interact with my fan base a bit more.
Speed burst down.
Enemy down.
But please don't ask me for shoutouts on it, because after all, I've just created this so I can interact with my fan base a bit more. And I hope you guys understand that I can't give everyone a shoutout. But before I go now, I'd like to... But the last thing I say for this video is...
HCXD deployed.
But before I go, I'd like to thank you guys so much for all the support recently. It really is insane how...
Be advised, hostile UAV.
But before I go, I'd like to thank all you guys for the support recently. It really is insane how my channel's doing. I'm approaching 4,500 subscribers, so I want to thank you guys for that. Before I go, I'd like to thank you guys for all the support recently. I'm almost on 4.5k subscribers, which truly is insane.
Threat neutralized.
And before I go, I'd like to thank you guys for all the support recently. I'm just about to hit 4,500 subscribers, which truly is insane. And I started this off as a hobby, but you guys have... And before I go, I'd like to thank you guys for all the support recently. I'm almost on 4,500 subscribers, which I really want to thank you guys for.
See?
Hostile UAV above.
I mean, it truly is insane how well my channel's been doing recently. But yeah, this just about wraps up the end of this video. I mean, it truly is insane how well my channel's been doing recently. And I truly do believe that I've got one of the best fan bases out there. But yeah, that just about wraps up the end of this video. I'll play that shot now. And as always, this has been Quoops. It truly is insane how good my channel's been doing. It truly is insane how good my channel's been doing recently. And I honestly do believe that I've got one of the best fan base out there. But yeah, this just about wraps up the end of this. It truly is insane how well my channel's been doing recently. And I honestly do think I've got one of the best fan bases out there.
Be advised, hostile care.
But yeah, that just about wraps up the end of this video. I'll play that shot now. Remember to...
Hostile UAV spotted.
But yeah, that just about wraps up the end of this video. I'll play the shot now. Remember to add me on Snapchat. And as always, thanks for the support. This has been Quoops, and I'm out. Peace.
Be advised, hostile dart in your AO. Hostile counter UAV above. Radar
But that just
down.
about wraps up the end of this video. Remember to add me on...
Hostile care package overhead.
But that just about wraps up the end of this video. I'll play the shot now. Remember to add me on... But that just about wraps up the end of this video. I'll play the shot that I was talking about earlier now. As always, thanks for all the support. Remember to add me on Snapchat and subscribe. And as always, this has been Quoops, and I'm out. Peace.
Hostile Cerberus